All right, let's start out with a quiz today. So in this situation, we have, I fell asleep during the movie. So which one is the correct sentence? Is it A, it was so bored, or B, it was so boring? Stick around and we will give you the answer later in the lesson. And also, don't forget about the Acquire English Club. If you want a chance to speak more, to practice your speaking, we have a brand new club. It just started a couple weeks ago. It's the Acquire English Club. We have lots of opportunities to speak. So in the club, there will be a teacher, usually myself or Tuan. We introduce a topic, and then we split members from all over the world into small groups to discuss that topic. So you have lots of opportunities to speak, lots of opportunities to practice. So this week's schedule is brand new. We're just showing you right now. So next lesson is actually today, and all these times are Indian Standard Time. You can switch up here which time you want, but we have a members only class tonight and tomorrow, and then on Sunday we have a free class. So if you'd like to try it up for free, you can just go to the website, click on sign up, you put in your name and your email address, and you can join the group and hopefully practice your speaking a lot. So far, it's been a lot of fun, and we hope you can join. So here we are once again. My name is Adam. I'm an English teacher from the States. I'm here with Tuan, an English teacher from the UK. And Tuan, in today's conversation, our two characters are talking about joining a marathon, right? So do you ever jog? Are you a runner?
Not anymore. I used to.
Yeah, I remember you told me a while back that you were jogging to lose some weight. Is that right?
Yeah, that never happened.
Maybe once. Okay. You talked about it after you moved. I know you're talking about kind of checking out your new neighborhood and going jogging, right? But not so much.
Yeah, maybe I did it a couple of times. But
okay. Yeah. Well, that's a couple more times than I did it. So
after the COVID thing, I don't know. It seems a little feel uncomfortable jogging.
Yeah.
About the mask, and yeah, people just give you looks. Yeah, I don't really feel comfortable.
Sure. Yeah, right outside my apartment building is a river, and along the river there's a running track. So every single day as I'm eating my breakfast or eating my lunch or eating my dinner, I look outside and I see people running. So I think about it. I think, wow, I should do that. But no, it's not my thing. If I like to exercise, I like to sweat, I like to do that, but I need a ball. I need something to chase. I need more of a purpose than just running. It's just hard for me to do. Hard to get motivated. But yeah.
It is tough.
Yeah. I at least think about it though. That's something, right? I think about running. But anyway, okay. So let's go ahead and listen to today's conversation. Again, our characters, Adam and Tuan, are talking about running. So let's take a look. Did I see you out running this morning?
Yeah, I'm thinking about running a marathon. Have you ever run one?
Just once, a long time ago.
How was it?
I was surprised. Of course I was tired, but it wasn't as hard as I had expected.
That is surprising.
All right, and let's just go ahead and go line by line and talk about the conversation. So the first line we had, did I see you out running this morning? So you can see I'm driving my car. I see someone, is that Tuan? So I saw someone jogging this morning. Was it you? So again, I'm looking from behind. It looks like Tuan. I don't know if it's him or not. So I'm asking, was it you jogging that I saw this morning? The next line.
Yeah, I'm thinking about running a marathon.
So I'm thinking about running a marathon. So yes, it was me. I'm considering joining a marathon. So we use think about, of course, we generally use about after think. Same meaning as considering. So I'm considering joining. So this is also maybe a little strange, not part of the conversation, but ing. It's not common that it happens in English, but sometimes I'm considering joining. Sometimes you get ing. Next line.
Have you ever run one?
Have you ever run one? So have you ever joined a marathon? Have you ever run a marathon? Just once, a long time ago. Just once, a long time ago. So yes, one time, many years ago. That is a lie. I have never run a marathon, and I will never run a marathon. So only for this conversation, just know that. Okay.
How was it?
Easy enough. How was it? Was it good? Was it bad? I was surprised. So I was surprised. It wasn't what I expected. So the marathon itself surprised me. So it wasn't what I expected. It's different from what I thought it would be. Of course, I was tired, but it wasn't as hard as I had expected. Right. So of course, I was tired, but it wasn't as hard as I had expected. Means obviously. So obviously, same as of course. It wasn't easy. Running a marathon, not an easy thing, but I thought it would be more difficult. So it wasn't as hard as I had expected. Okay, so this as is sometimes difficult, as adjective as. But what we're really saying is I thought it would be more difficult. And the last line.
That is surprising.
That is surprising. So I thought it would be more difficult too. So Tuan is thinking about me running a marathon. And I said it's not that difficult. He is surprised because he thinks a marathon would be more difficult to run. Okay. And I forgot to mention, I did used to have wonderful hair like this in the picture. I wasn't always bald. So let's go ahead and get into the grammar point for today. So we're talking about ed and ing adjectives, and this is very often misused point in English. I see many people on Facebook misusing this. So please listen up on this one. Many people in Japan as well misuse this one. So we had, I was surprised. So surprise is ed adjective. And that is surprising. So we have ing adjective. So an ed adjective describes the person's feeling. Okay. So only something really alive, something with a personality can use ed adjectives. Right, Tuan?
Yes.
Right. So a tree, for example, is alive, but there's no personality. A tree can't really express an ed adjective. Is that right? Right.
Yeah.
But a person,
That sounds strange.
yeah. A tree cannot be surprised. But a person, a dog, a monkey, a cat can all be surprised. Ed adjective. Okay. Then we had ing. So that is surprising. So ing adjectives describes the situation or the cause. Is that okay? So here we're saying this situation is surprising. It's not my feeling. It's the situation that caused me to be surprised. Right? Anything to add here, Tuan? Did I miss out on anything there?
I think, yeah, just think of it like you said, ed is for something living. It's the feeling that something is getting. Surprising is the feeling that is giving out. So the information you gave me is surprising. Right, exactly. So yeah, let's look at just one more example here and then some other words that are commonly used. So we also had, I was tired. Again, my feeling was tired. The marathon was tiring.
ing, right? So again, my feeling, ed, I was tired. The marathon was tiring. That's the situation or the cause, right? So the marathon is kind of giving out this feeling. I'm taking it in and it becomes my feeling, right? The marathon, maybe not, the marathon is giving away this energy and I'm taking it in to make my feeling, right? So here's a lot of common words we use this way. We have tired and tiring, bored and boring, excited, exciting, interested, interesting, shocked, shocking, amazed, amazing, worried, worrying, excited, exciting, confused, confusing, scared, and a little exception here, scary. There's no scaring in this situation. Scaring is not an adjective. It's scary. So there are some words that don't have the ing form. They have a different form. Okay. So hopefully to make this clear, we can go back to our original example, right? We had this one here, our quiz question. So I fell asleep during the movie. It was so bored. It was so boring. So Tuan, what is our answer?
So what the it is the movie. The movie doesn't have a feeling. So the movie is giving you the feeling. So it cannot be bored. The movie was boring.
Right. The movie was boring. So we have to be careful with this, right? The movie is giving off that energy, that boring energy. The people become bored, right? So many people make a mistake and say, oh, I was so boring. And that's maybe possible, but it sounds very strange if you mean bored, right? For example, I used to teach at a university. I'd have sometimes over 100 students. Many times my lecture was not that great. Okay, I'm a human. I didn't always have a great lecture. So I was boring. The students were bored. Okay. So a person can be the ing one. In that case, I was causing my students to be bored. I was boring. So it is possible to use that way. So again, just to explain this one more time, I fell asleep during the movie. I was bored. The movie was boring. So bored is my feeling, and the movie is what caused my feeling. So the movie was boring. Okay, so let's try a couple quiz questions here. This one. The football match was so A, exciting, or B, excited? What do you think? You can type your answers down below. What do you think, Tuan? What's our answer?
So we're talking about a football match. The football match is giving us the feeling. So it's so exciting.
Right. The football match was so exciting. And I wrote football and not soccer just for you, Tuan.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Next one. Sarah loves getting massages. They are really A, relaxed, or B, relaxing? Okay, what do you think, Tuan?
So we can look at Sarah. We can say Sarah is relaxed. She looks very at peace and calm, but the they here is massages. So the massages are really relaxing.
Right, massages are relaxing. Okay. Next one. Okay, so here we just have this one here, exhaust. And what does exhaust mean, Tuan?
It means very tired. As you
Very,
can
very
see
tired.
in his very sleepy face.
Right. So Paul has worked 100 hours this week. He is completely, what is our answer here? How would we change exhaust? Do we add ed or do we add ing?
So it's his feeling. So he is completely exhausted.
Right. He is completely exhausted. Right. So he is very, very, very tired. He is completely exhausted. ED, because it's his feeling. Okay. And the next one. So you can see very dry dirt. So it hasn't rained in months, so a long time. The farmer is concerned. I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. Okay, what do you think, Tuan?
So concern here, if no one, if you don't know the meaning, it's to worry about something, maybe a problem. This is a big problem for him. He's a farmer, he needs the rain, and it's a feeling that he is getting. So we can say the farmer is concerned.
Right, the farmer is concerned, right? And yeah, good point there. Maybe a new word. Concern equals worry, right? And generally we use about with both, right? We're concerned about something, we worry about something in general. If you want to use this one. Can't type. There we go. So concerned about, be concerned about, worry about. Okay. And the next one. We have Troy. He's taking some pictures. So he is a photographer. So Troy is we have amaze photographer. His photos are always so interest. So I have two of them here. I'll give you a couple seconds to think about it. How about the first sentence here, Tuan? Troy is
So Troy, he is a very good photographer. And when we see his photos, we feel amazed, but we can say he is an amazing photographer.
Right. Troy is an amazing photographer because his photos make us amazed, right? So his photos are always so interest. How do we change this one?
So his photos give us the feeling and it would be interesting.
Right. So once again, interesting. So we are interested in his photos. His photos are interesting, right? Okay. And then the last one here, we have three words: amaze, frighten, thrill. Could you explain these things? Amaze is maybe okay, right? Most people know that.
Amaze can be something which is excellent, but it can also be something surprising.
Right. So it can be good or bad, right?
Yes, yeah.
Similar to shocking, right? Surprising, shocking, right? Okay. How about frighten?
Frighten is similar to scary. So something that makes you feel there's some fear.
Right. And thrill.
Thrill is sometimes confusing. If something is thrilling, it's something which is exciting, but maybe a little scary too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's generally a positive feeling. And if I feel thrilled, it's a very positive feeling. It means I'm very, very excited.
Right, right. Yeah.
It's good news.
Right. Okay. So we want you to come up with your sentences. Please write them down below in the comments, but we'll give you some examples here, Tuan. So could you use amaze?
I was talking to you earlier, but yeah, it's amazing that Japan hasn't given many vaccines and is going to do the Olympics. So yeah, it's amazing that Japan hasn't rolled out many vaccines.
Right. It's amazing that Japan hasn't rolled out many vaccines. Yeah, especially considering the Olympics are going to start soon.
Yeah, 2 months.
Yeah, no vaccines, or very few. Some nurses, most medical staff, some elderly, but in general, not a lot of people, right? So, my son is so noisy. Noisy is a nice way to say it. My son is no noisy. It's, I'll say, I'm amazed my neighbors don't complain. My son is so noisy. I'm amazed my neighbors. Did I spell that wrong? And there we go.
N-E-I?
There we go. I'm amazed my neighbors don't complain. I think they hate me. They hate my family. They're very nice people, but I'm pretty sure they hate my family so much because my 2-year-old son stomps on the floor all the time. And they probably hear us yell at him too. So I'm amazed. Okay. So frighten.
Frighten.
I'll start with this one. So riding a crowded train is frightening right now. So I obviously don't want to get sick. I'm often on a train full of people. So it's a little frightening, a little scary. You have one?
I'm frightened of testing positive. I think many people would. I think, yeah, it would be very difficult for you to go to work or travel or go anywhere.
Yeah. That's a big one, right? I'm a pretty healthy guy, so I'm not particularly worried about being sick, but I am frightened of getting other people sick. So yeah, I'm frightened of testing positive. I don't want to miss a lot of work. Of course, if I test positive, your family gets sick. My son will have to stay home from school and daycare, and then my neighbors will hate me even more. So we'll see. All right, last one. Thrill. You have one here? Thrill.
I am thrilled of the idea of traveling.
Thrilled of the idea.
Thrilled of the idea of traveling.
I'm thrilled of the idea of traveling, right? It sounds so exciting right now, right? To actually go somewhere safely.
Don't know when, but yeah, one day.
Someday. So yeah. Moving to Japan was thrilling. So when I first decided to move here and started planning and finally got on a plane and finally got here, the whole thing was very thrilling. To move to a foreign country, to start a new life, is very, very exciting, and felt a little dangerous because, of course, I was in a country that I didn't speak the language because I was stupid and I didn't study very much before I came here. But it was very thrilling, very exciting. And yeah, it felt, again, that thrill, it often sounds a little dangerous, right? There's a little risk involved in doing it, like, I don't know, surfing or skydiving or something like that could be thrilling, right? Okay, so go ahead.
Oh, sorry, it's just saying good example.
Yeah. So go ahead and write your examples down in the comments. You can use these: amazing, frightened, thrill, or remember we had all of these over here, right? Tired, tiring, bored, boring, excited, exciting, all of these here. And there's many, many, many more. Try to write your own example down in the comments and we'll check them and make sure if they need any corrections, we will go ahead and correct those. So, and of course, don't forget about the Acquire English Club. We hope to see some new faces there. again, the next free lesson is this Sunday, May 9th. Is that right? Yeah, this coming Sunday. And if you're already an Acquire Club member, then we've got a lesson tonight, tomorrow, tomorrow actually, Saturday, and then of course the free one you can also join on Sunday. So lots of classes. There'll be another free one next Tuesday as well if you can't make that one. So please go ahead and check out the website. It's aenglish.club, aenglish.club. I don't know if you can see that up here. And hopefully we'll see some people there. But I think that will about do it for everyone for us today. Anything to add, Tuan?
It was good seeing some people. Yeah, give it a try. Have a look at the schedule. Yeah, it was nice to talk to some of you.
Absolutely, really big international group, right? A lot of people from a lot of different places, a lot of different backgrounds. So yeah, it's always interesting to hear from everybody, and hopefully you can join as well. Well, you can. You just have to sign up. Those free classes, you can try them out, and hopefully you'll become a member after that. We can get to know you a bit better. So thanks as always for watching this, and we will see you next time. So have a great day. Bye.